Hello, and welcome back to our Rule the Waves 3 playthrough of Italy starting in 1890, Mare Nostrum. In the last episode, we came pretty close to warfare, actually, with France and then Britain, but we managed to veer a little bit away from that. We got our economy sorted out a bit here, and we are currently building a whole fleet of light cruisers, which hopefully can get us into the next era of shipbuilding. And by next era, I mean we're still waiting on the hit points, or sorry, hit HP, you know, gamer mind hit points, but it's actually horsepower upgrade for our engines, or maybe the hull requirements. I'm not sure which it is, but it'll allow us to build faster ships. And at that point, pretty much everything we have will become obsolete, and we'll do our best to upgrade these Geta classes, class ships that we built to that standard. And we'll build a new set of battleships, and we'll get rid of all of these old, obsolete, weird ships. I was trying to upgrade them, and I just got a bunch of flaws, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. We're going to make a copy of the save just in case something goes weird. Yes, we will take the offer to build another Geta class. Don't even know how many we have right now. We'll give up prestige to lower tensions a little bit here. So we dipped down from about 28, 29 prestige down to 24, going to 23. But we lowered tensions. And unfortunately, we don't actually have a. Yeah, we'll take another. Yeah, we'll build another one. Why not? Excellent. But we don't really have any allies here. It's still. I think Britain's still allied with someone. Colonial crisis with Austria-Hungary. But we will get budget and tension with Hungary, which I'm actually down for. Cool. If we're going to go to war with anyone, I would prefer it to be Hungary. That's someone we can win. We won't get any territory from them, but it's something we can win. So next 20 months, we'll be getting, let's see, it doesn't actually show me how many of them there are. It just shows me the tonnage building. But we'll be getting quite a, let's see, it's 3, 6, 9, we'll be getting 11 more Geta class. And we'll scrap any light cruisers. We don't have any other light cruisers. We just have our Lombardias that we built. We'll probably end up scrapping the Lombardias in time too. Oh, tension went up with Britain. Don't like that. Let's send him a note. Oh no. Oh no. Deny any involvement. Everything's going wrong here. Oh, yuck. Who are they allied with? They're allied with France. That's horrific. That is bad. That is very bad. All right, Spain and USA ended in a compromise peace. Everybody's getting mad at us. There we go. Britain goes down a little bit. Jeez. Why you have to be so mad? It's just the Mediterranean. Chill out. All right, we're getting some high spend. Everything's going wrong at once here. It's not a tool to increase your profits. Besides, the people are mad enough as it is. So we get central firing fire control. But now is not the time to put our battleships into. We're getting some protests. Now's not the time to start rebuilding battleships with the war so close. I am really not looking forward to a war against Britain and France in here. Let's, Yes, let's gain a prestige, and this is one of my favorite events of all time. You gain a prestige and you lose tensions with your basically your top four opponents are the ones that gain and lose in events like this. There we go. That takes us a little bit further away from just immediate warfare. And our budget is still fine. Our funding is okay. We can lower tensions with France. We'll make a few concessions. They don't want war with us as much as we don't want war with them, maybe. I don't know. They are allied. Like they have the most powerful, oh my gosh, they have the most powerful ally available. Unrest is getting up there. We'll take prestige and tension with the United States. We need an event that'll let us lower our budget here, even though there's war with Britain right around the corner. Getting all sorts of protests against the spending. I don't know. What's going to break first, our society or war? We're not ready. No, we don't want budget. No, we do not want budget. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Oh my gosh, we are in so much trouble. We have so much money to. This is ridiculous. All right, I don't even know. Let's put these Lombardias into rebuild. Oh, I hate this. Replace the machinery. We'll increase the speed up to 25 knots. We do that? We can. We get central firing. We only need two fire control positions. So those are expensive rebuilds, but we'll have very speedy cruisers. Sure. Just looking. Trying to figure out how we should get those cruisers up to 25 knots. Let's get rid of corruption. We'll go for prestige instead. Well, we don't lower corruption at all there. The world economy is recovering. Hull improvements. We're stuck at like 7 unrest. I expect it to go up, but it hasn't yet. This is so ugly. We are in such a bad position right now with our society. Okay. Tension with high Spain and France. Tensions have gone down, it looks like. So maybe, well, it goes back up with Austria. But again, we just want our budget to go down. I don't know what's going on here. You know what? Now might be the time to start spending some of this funding we have. Sort of do the second battleship division. We're going to replace the machinery on those. Can we get them up to 20 knots? We cannot. We can give them central firing control. And that's really about it. But at least we're modernizing the engines, like refurbishing them. Go. Protests. Yikes. This is due to the meddling of uh, Spain. It's actually meddling of Austria-Hungary. If we go to a war, our people might chill out a little bit. Save the game. And we have all these new light cruisers. Start assigning into divisions. These are some of the best light cruisers in the world, probably. Hey, Austria-Hungary, back down. There we go. Now we're on the verge of war with Austria-Hungary. That will help settle things. So this is going to actually go to... This is going to go to Division 5. And then these go to the next division. There we go. Just keeping the ships close together that are in the same divisions. Being a little bit OCD about it, but I do like keeping them close together. We're still spending money like crazy, or gaining money like crazy. What if we try to build some battleships? Could we design a new battleship right now? Pre-dreadnought. I mean, I think I'm in the era where I have the faster ships. We're at 22 knots, 17,000 displacement, 11-inch guns. We're getting rid of the torpedoes. 12 8-inch secondaries. What if we go down to 7-inch? That saves us some money. We would need more. There we go. 11-inch is the best larger caliber ones that we have right now. We have a bunch of 6-inch tertiaries. Well, we do have... Oh, these are in double mounts, that's why. So what if we just get rid of those and put them in casemates? We can only fit 12 in that case. And then it's a fairly expensive build. But so broadsides of 6 7-inch guns plus 4 11-inch guns and 6 6-inch guns. And can we bring the displacement down a little bit? We could, but I think we'll leave the deck at 2 inches for splinters. The Vittorio Emanuele. This is actually, I think we're okay. This is pretty decent. Leaves us a little bit extra tonnage left over for upgrades later on. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go with this. 22 knots. The armor belt isn't great. What if we go up to 10 inches and I can increase the displacement a little bit and go up to 11 inches? Increase the displacement again. And that's a little bit better. 11-inch belt, 22 knots, very solid. Let's go with the Vittorio Veneto. Vittorio Veneto, I like that. Okay, we'll better build 2 of those at a time, and then we'll better throw a couple more on pretty soon. All right, we're going to suppress socialist propaganda. We're going to prestige, and we'll lose some budget, which is what we're looking for. All right, Austria is planning to go to war with us in 5 months. Let's push forward here a little bit further. Now, this guy here, they fought a duel. We'll have them both court-martialed. They're both average, which is actually not terrible. We gained 1% weight savings on some stuff there. Armor improvement of armor quality and 1% weight savings. We're going to redesign the Venitos. We're at 9 unrest. I want to avoid foreign entanglements. We don't need any tension with France. Here we go. Lose budget, prestige, and tension in order to lower. We're just lowering the budget. All right, want to rework our design real quick. So we're at 163. Is that already accounting for the total redesign? I think it is. Anyway, we gain a little bit of extra tonnage right from the start there. Will the unrest go down? Considerable weight savings on machinery. Let's rebuild again. We were at 163 in 12-inch guns. Okay. Let's rework the design one more time. 163 gives us 274 now. And we can go up to 12-inch guns that are quality 0. We can get rid of our tertiaries. We're doing a big redesign here. We'll go down to 6-inch secondaries, and we'll add wing turrets. You can't do that. We have to. Let's get rid of that one and do starboard aft like that. All right, let's clear the turrets. We'll add port forward, starboard aft. What the heck? I thought we had wing guns. Oh, you know what? It's probably only up to 11 inches. So let's clear the turrets again. Add. No, we still can't do it. All right. Well, we're still going up to 12-inch guns. We're going forward and aft. That puts us at 800 weight remaining. We can increase our 6-inch broadsides. We're going to increase the number of shots up to 180, 170. And we'll go down a little bit. Nope. We're going to stay right about there. And we can get turbines. So we'll do right here. Coal turbine saves us a lot more weight again. So we can add, we're up to 20 of these guns now. Secondaries, 26-inch secondaries. And casemates. What if we do, what if we put them in double mounts? Okay, we can't do that. It messes with the rate of fire. So we'll go with casemates. And 18-inch. Raise the displacement by a little bit so we have some extra tonnage left over. And I feel like this is just a better ship in general now. We lost the broadsides. We lose like the 7-inch broadsides, but we gain 12-inch main guns. and we gain coal turbines, which are going to be more reliable. All right, this will just be a complete rebuild. So there you go, 3 months to do that. And next turn, this guy imposed a harsh punishment on his people. Discipline is the foundation of a well-functioning navy. We need some prestige. And our unrest is level 10 now. Our prestige suffers. We get a new hawkish government, though, socialist hawkish government. We'll go with budget and tension, because they cut our budget massively, I'm sure. All right, what kind of government do we have now? We have a limited democracy. Interesting. How's our base resources? 16,000 still. It's probably about what it was. So we lose some prestige. We get a change of government. That's kind of cool. Hey, we get more funding. Hey, check it out. That's pretty cool. We get the socialist government, but they're hawkish. Like they want to fight. So I'll take it. Alliance with Japan. I don't want to lose any budget here. But you know what? Let's do it. We'll give up some budget here. We're going to let the rebels in Australia handle their own problems. All right, we're ready to build. Let's build two of these. The Vittorio Venitos. And we'll have all these ships coming out of rebuild here shortly. And that'll pay for these. It's a ruse. We'll say it's a ruse. We don't want to lose any more budget here. Take a hard line. Yeah, go ahead, Japan. So okay, so this is larger than 10 inches. So we would have had to have wing turrets. Okay, I see what's going on now. We would have had to go down to 10-inch guns in order to have wing turrets. I just didn't understand my limitations. Let's strengthen the Navy and strike later. Oh, we can subtly provoke them. You know what? We'll give up another prestige to get budget, because here's the engine horsepower requirements. There it is. That's hull construction, not machinery. So let's take machinery back down to medium. We'll save the game. And let's check out what we finished here. We got one more light cruiser. So this will go into Division 5. And then this one goes into Division 6 now. And then these two go into their very own little division together. We'll put on Division 8 and use them as like a flex division we can do something with. Okay, we have some more rebuilds finishing up. So let's build another Veneto. All right, finished up reconstruction. Let's give this some publicity with the U.S. We'll get tension. We might get some budget. We got some budget. Excellent. All right, we're gonna make our make our citizens angry again here, and hopefully. Oh, we lost all our tension with Austria. What's going on? I thought I should have just taken the war. Let's make the agent a national hero for the U.S. Getting caught over there. All right, gain some tension. In the meantime, we do have up to 600-ton destroyers now. Maybe it's time for a new generation of destroyers. These ones here are very outdated. So let's design some new destroyers. We'll just build a few of them. Speed is good. Cramped accommodation. So, shrink the gun size down a little bit. Oh, it has secondaries, that's why. We can get rid of cramped if don't we have this extra tonnage. Or if we go to normal, there we go. These aren't too bad. Just looking for something I can Zafiro. There we go. Just looking for anything I can pronounce. Just give me whatever. All right. You're 200 each to build. No problem. That's actually the perfect time to build destroyers once we get those hit point horsepower upgrades. So we'll build 5. We'll build 1 division worth of destroyers. All right. Germany and Japan are no longer pals. Let's avoid foreign entanglements because we don't want to make France mad. We could. Nope, we're not going to arm the Australians. And Austria-Hungary is going down because they know we can beat them. Well, oh well. So we lost our chance at war. Yeah, we lost the chance for a war with them. Oh well. No problem. Disappointing. And our unrest is going up again. We got to try to find a way to lower our budget. All right, but for now, we're about half an hour in, so we're just going to go ahead and call it. No war this time. But we are at 1905. We're progressing pretty quickly. Once we get into a war, things slow down. You do about 1 episode per battle almost for the big battles. But that's it. If you're still here, I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me. Hope you're enjoying. I know we missed our opportunity for a war with Austria, but once we get our new Veneto class battleships into play, they'll be some of the best in the world, especially here in the Mediterranean. It's our home. It's our little lake here, so we'll be good to go. Anyway, I'll see you next time.